minutes, we're going to see the men's cup final now. They're making their way onto the field. Again, it's China. Defeated Hong Kong earlier today in the cup quarter final, 17-21, an upset. And then getting past Sri Lanka, 22-12. Japan making their way here via a quarterfinal win against Philippines, 26-5, and then 21-5 against Korea. The celebrations continue as the Hong Kong men clap the Hong Kong ladies off the field. So on the field now we have Japan and China for this cup final, which kicks off in 2 minutes, and this also should be a beauty. Both teams here by right. 10-minute halves. Can China prove that this has been no fluke getting to the final? Heavyweights of Asian Rugby Japan have spent a year on the World Series last year and battled away and found it very tough, but no doubt learnt a lot. This is game 54 of a big weekend of rugby. It's been very enjoyable. The first leg of this Asian Rugby 7 series.
It's been a pleasure, Grant. We've watched everyone from start to finish.
I know you loves it.
But yeah, it's been a great weekend for the opening event. Certainly great for China Rugby having 2 teams in the final.
And here we go, it's Suzuki with his trademark beautifully judged kick. He'll put it on that spot all day if he's given the chance. About 13 metres out on the 15 metre, and he gives his chasers, particularly number 2. Number 2, Kuwa Zuru. He's an expert at chasing those kicks.
It'll be interesting to see how Japan approach this game. They've shown some maturity. That one is a bit erratic. They've shown control. I think 2 flash this tournament so far, but they've shown a lot of control and a lot of maturity, and certainly against China earlier in the competition they needed to. 7-all for long periods of that game. And certainly the longer 20-minute final will favour the full-timers of Japan, fresh off the world circuit.
The 2 highest scorers in this men's tournament here have been Ma Chong, the number 12 for China. Scored 7 tries and 3 conversions, so he's also leading the leading try scorers. And on the Japanese side, Tadeu Goto, he scored 6 tries, number 11. Those are the men to watch out for. And here we go with Kazuhiro Goya feeding the scrum nicely out to Suzuki. Wrapping around is Goya. It's been well wrapped up by Ma. Here they come again. Baker. Look on it. Up goes the chant from the local crowd, willing their local heroes on to win this cup final here. And we're already 3 minutes into this match, no score. And now it's China's turn to get some first phase ball from the first set piece of their own. Look at the easy meters there being made by Jin, and feeding his top try scorer Ma a bit of argy-bargy. Come on, lads. As I said, 7 tries already. Danger man, scored a hat-trick in the semi-final. And he's tackled very hard there by Goya, coming across with a beautiful covering tackle. Textbook Shouldn't be upset about that. Let's go out with the feed in. Easily taken, but it's not straight. Big cheer goes up from this vocal Chinese crowd. Big chant goes up, and any minute now a Mexican wave might break out. It won't get far. 6 minutes remaining. And away goes Jin again, probing the blind, seeing nothing's on, gives it to Liu. Out to Feng, there's Mark. Sorry, it's Li Yang. Streaking down the side there, it's Li Yang with the first try of the game for China. It's 5-0, and this big crowd getting excited about that as we approach the halfway stage of this
Great offload out the back door there on the replay. Fantastic offload to create the try. Not sure whether we'll see that again, Grant, but fantastic play by China, particularly the ball carrier. Not quite sure who it was, I didn't pick up the number, but
attempting to convert his own try, it's Li Yang. Given that a lot of height, and it wasn't lacking any distance, but it's pulled to the left, so it's China 5, Japan 0.
And here's the replay again. Watch this offload out the back.
Yes, very nice.
Absolutely fantastic skill.
It's having confidence that your man's going to be there on the outside, getting the arms through. It's a good restart. Buzz it back. Lucky that didn't go back into a Chinese hand, and Goya swings it inside. Japanese use the width. Now it's Japan's turn to use the ball and put China under some sort of pressure. And hitting the ball at pace. There's Goya, Kazuhiro Goya. He's still going and gets help from Kuwazuru. Here goes Suzuki. On to Goto. China defense is good. Japanese struggling to get to ground. Suzuki flings it up to Kuwazuru. Here goes Goto. And away goes Saito, Haruki Saito. And he's in with a beautiful try to ping one back for Japan. It's 5-all.
Great sevens rugby from the time they took the ball deep inside their own half. And great continuity and great momentum. Everyone knowing their job and role, and a great sevens try.
5th try in this tournament for Haruki Saito. Valuable one. Inside. There goes Takashi Suzuki, playmaker, and he's got that. And assistant referee Kawasaki puts the flag up, and it's now a lead to Japan, 7-5 with a little over 3 minutes remaining. Yeah, it's just pure hands, and we know they've got pace out wide, and the big man Chen, perhaps a little bit of a mismatch being spotted there and exploited. And there you go, there's that beautiful kick, but China doing well to defuse that, because that's one of Japan's secret weapons. The restart. Look at that beautiful interplay from Liu. Oh, what a snaffle from Japan. The tackle, did he not release him? That had to be touch and go from Goto. He got him down and he got up on his feet, but referee Tim Baker saying he didn't release even for an instant. But at least he's stemmed the tide there. China running all sorts of angles, confident with the ball in hand. And now with the feet is Jin with the ball. And here goes Feng, and he's put the little kick through. And that could be working well for China. Little toe through. Kuwazuru getting back there to clean up. And referee saying that it's a 22 dropout for Japan. This crowd growing in strength and voice. Just a minute and 3/4 remaining. Japan under the pump there. Suzuki with the restart. Is he going to go long? He's going to put it about on the 5-metre mark, and that's a good chase, good follow-up. There's 2 men taken, 2 men ball and all, and 3 men now as they barrel over the Chinese players. And what's going to happen here? The Japanese trying to use his hand and the ball there. They didn't need to do that. They'd hit that with force. And China's done well there to save the situation. Minute remaining now, and Jin's going to poke it down the sideline by the looks. It's a very good kick with no angle. And about 30 metres out, they get possibly a last chance in this first half of this cup final here. It's Jin Yi. There you can see some of the crowd. That's not gone to hand. Japan get a final chance. Goya away to Suzuki. He stops, thinks nothing's on, comes back this side to the line-out players. Here goes Kuwazuru. Here goes bang. He's put down by Jin. Oh, beautifully snaffled, but illegally so. And still with 4 seconds on the clock. One last chance for Japan here. Tim Baker gives him the T sign. There's no time for a line out, so they'll have to tap and go here if they want to play on. Or are they just going to boot it out? No, they're not. Of course they're not. Give away position. Here goes Goya. Back to Suzuki. Beautiful play. Bamboozling the Chinese defence there. Goes Goya. He's got the ball. There should be numbers out here. It's a 4-on-3. It's a 2-on-2. Japan fanning across nicely. Back to Goto. And he's through. The try-scoring machine. Teruya Goto with his 7th try of this tournament. And that was well worked from a penalty tap after time was up. The sharpness we're accustomed to seeing from Japan, and they go out to a 14-5 lead at half-time. An exciting first half, but Japan with the lead 14-5. China got to come back early in the second half. Puts Goto level standing with Ma from China on 7 tries apiece. Here we saw the beautiful round the back ball to Li Yang for their earlier score. Pretty happy with himself. This is the try we saw earlier, the first try. Saito going over for his 5th try of the tournament. And then finally, just on half-time, Goto slipping the tackle and away he goes, looking over his shoulder. 2 crucial tries to Japan. And China will now have to score first in the second half probably if they want to stay in this cup final here as hosts this Sharks Rugby Sevens tournament in Qingdao. There you go, chanting again, trying to G up their side as we prepare for the second half. Playing their part, doing all they can. Good stuff from the supporters, and Jin gets us underway again. 10 minutes remaining for China to try and historic win at their own tournament, and for Japan to put this one beyond doubt if they can. There goes Liu. Good defence from Suzuki. Trying to keep him up off the ground. It's a bit slow coming out. That's a nice, again, it's a little bit behind, so Li Yang has to stop and collect it. Momentum slowed down. Look at the Japanese running up here. A crossfield kick is in order, but Suzuki's read that. Doesn't matter. Here comes Ma. No, it's Zhang. Gets inside. So his front row friend Chen. Away by Wang. Side to side. Is anyone going to penetrate here? The nice inside ball, beautifully done. And again, it's Li Yang with his second try of the game. And he's put China back in this game, right next to the post. It looked like nothing was happening. And eventually the inside ball, and he comes blasting through, virtually untouched.
Great play by China again, putting this Japanese team under enormous pressure in all aspects of the game, and just showing that results early in the tournament, even pushing Japan in the pool match with no fluke. And it's exciting times for China rugby as we build towards the Olympic qualifiers. It's performances I've not seen the likes of from China in the last 4 years. It's come out of the blue, and I think caught Hong Kong napping in the quarter-final, but the fantastic performance levels, the physicality. 14 minutes into this final, or 12 minutes into this final.
He's converted his own try, so he scored all 12 points as Li. So it's China 12, Japan 14, and a long time to go in this match. Just under 8 minutes. Suzuki so good at summing up the situation, bit of miscommunication there. But Oshima getting the ball batted down from his pass. Suzuki battling on. He's very industrious. Good defence from China. Looks like the advantage might be over for that knockdown. Oshima standing strong. It's all a bit grisly at the moment. Here we go. Let's go to. He gets taken in he gets tag teamed with Chinese defenders. But Suzuki's there to pick it up. It's Goya to Kuwazuru. And that player's not supporting his weight. Referee Tim Baker says play on. They swing it back this way again. And again he gets double teamed. He squeezes the ball between his legs, does Saito. Suzuki is everywhere in this game. Oshima now makes the break. He's a bit isolated now. And yep, it's a bit too slow getting there was Kuwazuru. Oshima bolting out on his own. Getting isolated, so another chance for China. Just a 2-point deficit now with 6 minutes remaining. And Jin is going to hoof it downtown. It's just creeped over the line there. So we're about 28 metres out now with the China line out. Jin kicks it for touch, chases it, gets it, he's going to throw it in. It's a one-man machine. Wipes the ball, it's a bit moist out there. And Liu goes up, takes that, and he struggles to get it to ground under intense inspection from the Japanese. Chen gets in there, gives it back to Jin. He's really one of the responsible players. Here he goes. Look at him go. What a kick through. Is he going to get this? But he dives anyway. Very dramatic. Couple of points for trying. But he really is an important player for this Chinese side.
Certainly an artistic impression mark required there. 4.2, 5.1, 6.4.
Degree of difficulty, we won.
A great final, intense. Everything Asian rugby needs.
A couple of substitutions now from Japan. Off comes Saito and Oshima. Saito, the gas man, and under intense pressure from Jin, they get it away, and on is Jamie Henry. He battles his way forward. Suzuki's there. Ooh, good collision there. Goya spotting the gap, and here he goes. He gets to his feet, and number one, Liu's not going to catch him, is he? No, he's too fast, and Goya is in for the third try to Japan. Beautiful stuff again from deep in their own quarter.
Goya's been fantastic in this final. He's been putting himself about defensively and in attack, and he's running himself into the ground. He's had a fantastic final.
Conversion to come, and it's 19-12 to Japan with 4 minutes remaining. Suzuki should get this, and he does. It's 21-12, so it's going to be 2 scores from China. Definitely a lot of time left. No problem there. There's a beautiful hit on him, but he gets to his feet. He wasn't held. Great collision. A good chase from Liu. He's never going to pull Goya in, and Suzuki gets us underway again, and beautifully timed challenge as he comes to the ground. Back we go. Good bridging there from China. Johnny on the spot is number 10, Feng Wenru. Does the bridging, takes the quick tap. Nothing really on. No, takes the contact. Back it comes. That looks tidy. It's Feng. It's fresh on the field. Fresh legs. It's all wound up. Finally, the mistake comes under some stiff Japanese defence, and here goes Suzuki. He spots the gap. Is he going to go all the way? Yes, he is. He's been everywhere, this guy. He is Takahashi Suzuki, and you won't find him too far from the ball at all, and he's seized the opportunity there, causing confusion as he runs with the ball in 2 hands. Had the man outside, had the man cutting in, Jamie Henry, and he had Gochu on the outside, and in the end, a beautiful try to make it 26-12 with just under 2 minutes remaining. This match slipping away from China. And Suzuki with a beautiful conversion. Up goes the flag, and that makes it 28-12 now, and I'd say it's game over with a 16-point gap. That's 3 scores. Off we go again. Suzuki putting that again beautifully on the spot there. China will keep trying, there's no doubt about it. The crowd here egging them on. Japanese defence are offside. They came up in an arc to stem that attack. And with now just 55 seconds remaining, some last minute subs. On comes number 8, Zhang Lin. He gets his big moment with 50 seconds remaining. Ma hasn't really had any chance in this final. He's scored a beautiful hat-trick to put the Sri Lankans away earlier. He just hasn't had the opportunities here. Leading try scorer, or equal try scorer now, with Goto from Japan. Get another chance at this because that was battered out by the Japanese. This time they go to the front through Jang. But it's out. It's thrown in quickly by Japan. Suzuki sums up the situation. The timer's up on the clock, so he's thought, let's just bang it out and celebrate. It's Japan, everybody. They've won this cup final here in Qingdao. 28-12 over a valiant China in this first leg of the Asian Rugby 7 Series in Qingdao. What a tournament we've had. And Japan, worthy winners, the heavyweights of Asian Rugby. And the surprise package, China, making up this cup final. And what a great tournament we've had. The women's title being taken out by Hong Kong in that final against China after beating Japan early. And Rugby is the winner here today, Doris. How would you sum up this tournament?
I think within Asian Rugby terms, this is another level again. We expected the teams to have prepared thoroughly for these competitions as they move towards the Olympic qualifiers in November. It's a big year for Sevens Rugby, both in the world and Asia, and certainly without a doubt, having been to every single Asian 7 Series event over the last 7 years, this is another level. It's great to see 5-6 teams competing, pushing people right to the end. And fantastic cup final as well. China back on the map, both women's and men's final. But again, reign supreme, Japan taking the cup final. But all bodes well for 2 more legs of the men's series, and certainly a great one more for the women's series down in Sri Lanka.
Congratulations to the winners here today of every title, and congratulations to China on a good hosting of this tournament in Qingdao for the first time. And there they are. And there's a future rugby player for China in the front row there. They're down but not out, and they've shown some real promise here today, China, and we look forward to seeing them in Bangkok, as with all the teams in 3 weeks, 26th, 27th of September. Thank you for joining us for this coverage of the Sharks China Sevens here, the first leg of Asian Rugby 7 Series. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Doris, for my co-commentator, and thank you to the organisers and the people who brought us lunch and coffee, and to the Asian Rugby Union for been directing this tournament. Aaron Stockdale and the team down there doing a wonderful job. It's been a well-run tournament, and we'll catch up with you. We'll see you all. I hope you tune in to the Bangkok Sevens on 26th, 27th of September. Until then, enjoy your rugby. Good evening.
啲頭先嚇。小心Rugby。哎呀，係喎。
Okay, centerpiece. Once more. 1, 2, 3, Hong Kong! Okay, raise the trophy, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Hong Kong! Okay, this way please. Okay, cheers guys, cheers. Japan. Okay, one more, let's see. Let's see.